Okay, howdy there, Money Vikings. All right, I got my cowboy hat on today because I like it. It's kind of fun. Why not? All right, I want to go through something from my book, Wealth the Money Viking Way, that I want to talk about. I first want to wish everyone a happy Easter. I hope I'm wishing and just wishing the best for you and your family in these times that can be pretty stressful with money. That's the whole reason for our channel, and I just am praying for your family and praying for the best for everyone, because you know it is a challenging time, and it's a challenging time culturally. It's a challenging time with inflation. It's a challenging time with gas prices. It's a challenging time with investments, and that can all affect our psychology and our family life and our personal life. And that's why I wanted to talk about a specific chapter in Wealth the Money Viking Way that is very critical, and I think will help you during this time. And it's chapter 4. Chapter 4 is about the psychological money tricks. And these are the things that I have researched and read about over the years that help a person be better psychologically with their money, because money is a psychological thing. I talk in the book about getting to, and I do this in my personal finance coaching. If you are interested in that, email me, gamagnus@gmail.com, if you want personal finance coaching, and we can talk about that. I do one-on-one coaching. But the bottom line is, one of the places I have people start is, what is their past script in terms of their relationship with money overall? Did you grow up in a household where money was a source of constant stress, chronic stress from money? Think about how that would affect you as an adult. As an adult, you're going to be fearful of money. You're going to understand that it's uncontrollable. It causes stress. It causes strife in a family. Were you taught somewhere that money was the root of all evil, right? Give us your money because it's evil. You need to give it up, right? Some religious places can take advantage of people in that way, when in fact that's not what the Bible, that's not what the scriptures meant. They said that the love of money was the root of all evil. So it's being fixated on just money and not seeing the morality of it, understanding that money is energy, understanding that money is a means of exchange. Money is capital. It can be used for good, bad, neutral. But anyway, let's go to some psychological tricks. Let's talk about psychological tricks, money tricks. The first one I talk about is developing the delayed gratification muscle. And this is a muscle because when we are instantly looking for a dopamine hit, we want instant gratification, our brains get trained for that. But then there's a time when we can spend some time delaying our gratification. And what that does is, if we can just stop the impulse control a little bit, and we can slow down before we do a purchase and go think about it, and then even do some comparison shopping. We're not doing that instant, have to get it right now. A lot of times that can help us make better money decisions and even better consumer decisions. We might buy something at a better price. We might buy something that's better quality after we've done our research, instead of just getting it. So that is the first one, is practicing delayed gratification. The second thing I talk about is managing stress. Now, unfortunately, there's really no way to get rid of stress completely in this life. And some stress is actually proven to be good for us. So there is a healthy kind of stress. That's the kind of stress that you get when you are lifting weights or exercising a muscle. You're stressing that muscle out, and then you're rebuilding the muscle stronger. Well, the same thing happens to us psychologically and mentally. We can mentally exercise. Reading is a form of mental exercise. Learning is a form of mental exercise. Making art, making music, this is all a form of mental exercise. But back to the point, what this can do is this can help us manage stress. And so managing stress is another one of the concepts that I like to talk about here, is how do we manage stress? So we want to get little bits of the good stress to grow, which is pushing ourselves a little further, whether in a workout or mentally or creatively. And then there's that chronic bad stress that can come from things that we really need to get under control. We've got to get that either somehow managed, carved out of our life through therapy, through exercise, through diet, whatever it may be, through friendships, through healthy relationships. We got to manage that stress. That's going to help us make better financial decisions, okay? And the third thing I'll talk about that is important psychologically with especially a true wealth journey is being grateful for what you have and actually having a gratitude practice. There's a lot more in the book, so you got to get the book. I'll put the link below. But having a practice of gratitude for actually what you have, realizing what you have. You probably have more material comforts than most people if you're watching this. You might have a lot of things going for you in terms of maybe a good job, or you've got access to a 401k, but having some gratitude for what you have puts things in perspective. Unfortunately, we live in a world where we're constantly being hit and bombarded with images online that are kind of fake, or they're very rare. So we're getting like a curated example of everyone's best, 2 minutes in life, and we're seeing that constantly, thinking we're being left out. That leaves us without a feeling of gratitude, or we're getting bombarded with what I call like the Kardashian effect, where we're looking at movie stars' lives and sports stars' lives, and we're thinking that that's normal when that is absolutely, completely abnormal in terms of human history, and even for today. It's like less than 1% of the population is a sports star or movie star that's making millions of dollars. So it's very rare. So let's take a step back, have gratitude for what we have. So it's all in the book, that and more. Happy Easter to everyone. God bless you all, and thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. I really appreciate it as I continue to grow the channel and expand the Money Viking brand of personal finance products. Take care.